I went into season 5 of Stranger Things side eyeing Netflix because I thought that they could have wrapped things up in the last season. And after seeing the first part of the season, I have thoughts and a few theories for what's to come in part 2. So let's get right into it. So first of all, the vibe is different this season because I can clearly remember starting the show years ago when it was just about these children riding their bike and a friend of theirs went missing and then finding this weird girl in the woods. But this season, Hawkins is completely different. It's no longer that sleepy Indiana town. We can see that it's a full-on war zone, like military war zone. Military has quarantined them. There are fences, barbed wires. There are soldiers just everywhere, and the gang is secretly going on crawls to find Vecna and take him down. But this season has come with a bit of mixed reactions from critics. Some like it, while others say that it succumbed to the marvelization of it all. And the CGI is so bad. I agree with that take. And how much the scope of the show is so big that it started to lose its heart. I fully understand negative critics, and I also understand why people also like the show because I had fun with it. And like I said earlier, I went there skeptical and side eyeing Netflix and everybody like, what is the point of this? And I kind of missed the whole being on the edge thing. I did not really feel on edge like I felt from watching the first season of Will missing and what's going on, but just felt really easy. I know they were struggling with grief and all, but at the same time, there's something about Stranger Things this season that did not really get me, but I like it at the same time. So I'm just going to talk about the gang right now. Starting off with Will. Will finally stepped up this season. If you haven't seen the season, I should warn you that there are minor spoilers in this video. So if you haven't seen the first part, you should pause and go and check it out. Or if you have seen it, go off in the comments and tell me your thoughts. So Will is not a background character this season. People were so worried about Will being a background character from the last season and how he's just quiet, forgotten, and isolated. But this season, Will is quite different, and I love it for him. I love everything Will was this season, honestly. He's trying to figure out himself and also trying to help out the gang to take down Vecna. So that is like, oh, like if you've seen the season, you probably understand what I mean. Mike and Lucas are one of my favorite characters this season from the gang. You can see that they have matured in their acting. Same goes for Will. You can see that there's growth. They are so different from when they started the show 10 years ago. So you can see that in the portrayal of these characters, the acting, how much they were invested and tired. Because if I was in the position of these characters, I would also equally be very tired of all this struggle and this evil trying to take over. So I would be tired, and I could see in these characters that were my favorite characters this season. Dustin is dealing with grief. I love Dustin. Dustin used to be one of my favorite member of this friendship. For this season, he's dealing with grief, and understandably so. People have criticized him for being different this season. I understand he's going through grief, but they could have written his character to tone it down a bit because I felt like he was just out of control. So I think that it was a little bit overdone with his grieving, his anger, and everything. He was not cautious. Still like him. I hope that in the second part of the show, we can see that he's trying to move past his grief. 11, Millie Bobby Brown. I think 11 is somebody that I see has this clueless girl that, in as much as she has gone through a lot in her life, she has been sheltered a lot. So you can see that she's curious about things. She wants to experience childhood and enjoy it. But at the same time, now the acting has kind of verged from that path. And another frustration I have with 11's character is that she is still struggling to harness her power. I know that sometimes we really don't know what to do with your talents and your power and all of that. It happens to everybody. But I feel like at this stage, for in the 5th season, 11 should be able to. She has gone through a lot. And I don't think any child or anybody should go through something like that. But I feel like 11 could do more. She's trying to take down Vecna. She's mad at herself because the character is mad at herself that, okay, I haven't been able to take down Vecna. Where is he hiding? I can't see him. I can't find him. But at the same time, I feel like 11 could do more. And when they not show her, she's hiding currently from the military and with Hopper and just waiting for the time that will just give her a tap in so that she can go into the field and fight Vecna at first. That was what happened in the first few episodes. But I still think that 11 could do more basically. So now for the big twist in the end of the show. If you haven't seen it, please, 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 there are going to be spoilers ahead and you should tread with caution. So by the end of episode 4, we see that Callie, aka number 8, who 11 had this time with in season 2 of the show, when I saw a clip of this part, when I was watching it, I said, oh ma, a lot of foolishness has happened in this show, but I just like the show. It's just like really warm. Just have this soft spot for Stranger Things. And like a lot of ridiculous things have happened in this show actually. One thing I do before a season comes out is that I binge the whole show. But I did not do that this season. And seeing that character, I was like, this happened and it was silly. Anyway, Callie is trapped in this lab that is inside the upside down. The government built a lab in the upside down. I have theories, although the Duffer brothers said we should not form theories or try to over predict anything because we'll be fully wrong. But I have my own theory about this character returning. And when 11 and Hoppers suspected that Vecna was in this lab, they broke in and tried to see, okay, what is going on there. But it's not Vecna, it's actually Callie, number 8. So I feel like with Callie's power, she has been the one that has been blocking 11 from finding Vecna, kind of. I don't think she's just this innocent person that was trapped. I think she's trapped, but they are using her. I think Vecna and the doctor are working together one way or the other, because the doctor was so adamant on finding 11 and bringing her, because like 11 is the cause of the problem here. So I think that they are working with Vecna. I don't know why the government is working with Vecna though, but I think that Vecna has kind of twisted their brain or whatever. So I think that Callie here, this is my theory, this is not what happened. But so that when the door was open, it wasn't Vecna, it was Callie that was there. And the Duffer brother said that it's fitting that Callie returns, not because of shock value, but to do justice for her character. And also we have an insider this time around this season, Max, who I think coming back was highly irrelevant. I love Max, but Max should stay in coma, she should be comatose. But that whole plot line of her being trapped in Vecna's mind and living his memories and him not letting her out, it's a possibility, but we do not need to see that. But I think that she'll be like psychic intel for the final battle, telling the gang what's up. That's if she can be able to escape with Holly Wheeler. That brings me to Holly Wheeler. This character annoyed me. I was feeling sorry for her in the beginning when she was hearing imaginary voices. I liked that the creators of the show added children to it, and they even talked about how this was just like a refresher from the first season, so you can just remember, oh, how Will went missing. It could bring back that nostalgic vibe, and it did do that. So when Holly was taken, I cannot believe that Holly forgot the fact that her father is probably dead, her mother is probably dead, and she was just skipping and jumping around in this weird ass place with your imaginary friend. It made no sense to me that you were not worried about your parents. You're talking about bringing your classmates here, and I was mad at her until the same character Max actually brought her back to reality, that this is what's going on, but you have to do this and this is how we're going to work together. And I'm excited to see how their collaboration is going to play out. I want to see what the final episode is going to be. I cannot wait. With the way the episode ended when Vecna came to take the kids, because Will has been spying on him. Will now finally tapped into this power that he got from Vecna when Vecna took him earlier, and he has been spying on Vecna and the Demogorgons. And when Vecna came to take the kids and when Vecna left, he tapped into his powers, and like 11, he ended these Demogorgons that were attacking his friends, and it was so powerful, it was so beautiful, and it had a nosebleed just like 11 does. And I was like, yay! So I'm pretty excited and pumped to see what happens in the coming episodes. I'm so ready for it despite my skepticism. But let me know what you think about the show this season and the first part. What are you anticipating? What do you anticipate to see in the coming episodes? And I'll be in the comments waiting for you to tell me what you think. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Tell me what you're currently watching, and you can even suggest what I should be watching next, because okay, but tell me what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.